Today in this video, we are going to talk about microneedling. What you are going to see is 3 consecutive days of microneedling. I have made a video before about the benefits of stamping versus actually micro rolling.
Derma roller. So this is something that Dr. Sunder was showing in her video, which I agree. The derma rollers, you're rolling them over the skin. It's causing more trauma than stamping is into the skin. And
I find derma rolling also more painful.
It's going to lead to more abrasions on the skin. And like she showed, most people just go crazy with that.
And there are many doctors like Dr. Lee that will tell you that it's all about the stamp. That is the way to keep it hygienic and safe for you to do this at home. Now, let's see what happens when you microneedle for 3 consecutive days in a row. Guys, it's literally 1:29. And I'm not gonna lie to you, lately, I have been falling asleep at 8 o'clock without washing my face. And then I wake up in the middle of the night. Usually I just go back to sleep. But today's Thursday. And if I don't film Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there will be no video for this 3-day microneedle. So for the first time in my life, as a skincare influencer, I'm gonna wash my face before I go to sleep. Before I even get into the cleansing, here's a microneedle by Vanish that needs to be sterilized. As a minimalist, when it comes to everything besides skincare, one purchase that I am so happy I made is this toothbrush and how it just kind of sticks to the wall like that. The no cord brings me a lot of joy. My friend is in Paris, like I mentioned last week, and I finally made my decision. And by decision, I mean she has gone to the biologic research store and I asked her to pick me up 3 products. That's the Light VIP02, the Toll Skin Sheet Mask, which is about a $70 sheet mask that you could only use one time. So I want to see what the hell this is all about. And lastly, the P50 1970. I Venmo'd her $244.50. And if you were to get it here, it would have been about $290. So that's kind of a comparison in terms of how much things cost there versus here. Everything is just so much more expensive here. I'm telling you, with these cleansers, the moment it's applied to my face, I feel like it's a moisturizer almost. And that's what makes these cleansers really stand out. So you take the top off. I think I have just enough rubbing alcohol. And there's a little line that tells you where to fill the water until. Pop this back in. Make sure it's all the way popped in. Kind of swish it around. And I'm gonna leave it for about 5 minutes. I'm going to take this Pore Shrinker toner. And it's not something that's going to sting. It's very much just a hydrating toner. I did a review of this before. It doesn't smell like watermelon, but there is a slight pleasant scent to it. Rosemary water is actually the first ingredient, followed by aloe, and then watermelon. Green tea. Oh no, you guys, I messed up. I unscrewed the whole needle because these are replaceable. So don't do the screw, just pop it on and off. Don't mess up like I did. So I'm popping this back in, screwing it. It's been a while, you guys, since I have microneedled. What I also like to do right after the alcohol is rinse this under the water and the cap. So we're gonna start with my forehead. You definitely feel the pricks going in, but there's something that feels good to me about it at this point. Maybe because I know what it's going to feel like and I'm no longer scared. It's insane that I do feel the needles really going in though. One day, you guys, I'm gonna get this professionally done. Been seeing so many videos, especially on Ida Bacage lately at her spa in the city. As I do this, let's look up the prices. Don't do it close to your eyes. I do notice it 3 days in a row, but day 1 I noticed such a glow. I'm definitely tearing up. And again, these are replaceable. And I believe it's every 6 times you use it. And one of these wands come with 2 replaceable heads. Ignore the fact that I'm completely crying right now. I would even lift it up as you microneedle upwards. Just like you kind of see them doing in the facial. And then apply the cap. The first layer we are gonna go in with is a super gentle retinoid, only because this is night 1 of microneedling, and this is a very gentle serum that will not sting. And there's no scent, which is very nice. It hydrates. Because remember, when you're microneedling, everything is penetrating further. That's the whole point. Let's apply some dew eye cream. Again, I did a review of all the dew products last week, and I even updated the giveaway with more products. But this eye cream is just immediately so soothing and cooling. Tomorrow morning, we will apply the vitamin C Vanish lotion because it's not thick enough for the nighttime. Tonight, we're gonna apply the Obagi I got for free from Coley to review. And I really like this blue texture. It's all about sculpting and lifting. I would say Obagi is for an older demo, but we are gonna have one more layer on top. I feel like it takes a couple of whiles and tries to really get the gist of a product. This is really nice, you guys. As you know, remember also, my chest is getting extra love now that we are almost 40. And the last thing we'll do is pat this around before the oil, but not much, just like this. I just want to make sure my skin is completely covered because I don't want this to destroy my barrier. 2 more steps. I lied. 1 more step with the Strivectin. Lately, I've been discovering a lot of products I really like. Just don't forget your hands. I noticed that my hands are getting very dry lately. And with all these roll-on applicators, you need to spread it around. Otherwise, it's gonna pill. The last step is Cypress's oil. And again, this is about $300, but it lasts so long. Okay guys, see you tomorrow morning. Good morning guys. It's now 7:14 and my skin looks nothing crazy out of the ordinary, but it is more even. I'm not red or irritated. So let's pop on our morning routine in a little bit. And then we're gonna microneedle tonight and then see what day 2 looks like compared to literally day 1. This. It's like 11:40 and I haven't even put my morning routine on. Before we even got to the sheet mask, my usual 3 toner pads on my forehead and my 2 cheeks. But we will be doing our morning routine with the Vanish Vitamin C. And then tonight will be another micro needling session. Happy Friday, everybody. All day for actual money and work. This is the last photo shoot that I pretty much directed and produced, and for the sake of the crazy budget, propped and styled. And by good budget, I mean it was $5,000. A shoot like this is normally like 20 to 30K. So that's to give you an idea of how much shaving down we had to do. This is the new updated giveaway, a bunch of my Natura samples, a Biodance Viral Overnight Mask, and the dew that was the original single giveaway. All I'm going to apply is literally this vitamin C, just because if you are going to apply 1 serum in the day, it should be an antioxidant. Just make sure it's not completely oxidized, because then it's just not gonna work as well. And don't forget your neck. And like we mentioned last night, let's apply the vitamin C lotion from Vanish. But Arbutin, this is actually the same ingredient from Dr. Idris's Major Fade textures. It's a lot thicker than I remember actually. No fragrance. I did just apply the sheet mask. When it comes to sheet masks like the one that I was using, it's all about TJ Maxx. And you can order them online if saving money is your thing. Because you know, I love a deal. Okay guys, I'm just gonna let this soak in and that's it. I literally apply this to every place on my body once I'm done with the face. Natural, vegan, and cruelty-free. Damn it guys, I did it again. It's like 12:30 now. I passed out at like 9, but we need a microneedle, so let's do it. This is literally the state of how I left things after grocery shopping. But like I said, it's 12:30. My little boy. I'm gonna use the same exact routine as yesterday. Like, you see the streak of my face getting red, and I feel the punctures. Section by section, quickly go upwards. As someone who is a skincare influencer, I was thinking about whether I should do a video about, will I break out if I do not wash my face in 1 week? I don't think that's a very good look. We already know the answer. Because some nights I don't wake up to microneedle. I don't recommend sleeping without washing your face, but if you do not apply makeup during the day, it really shouldn't be a huge problem. Again, we want the pores on this side of my face, so I'm gonna go in a little bit extra. The toner has already been applied. Literally the same exact routine as yesterday. Dew eye cream, Vanish retinol, Obagi moisturizer. I am going to sneak this in because you guys know I made a video about the hyperpigmentation. I do think it will completely disappear if I keep using this. And then the cream vernix. Lastly, an oil. Good night. It's hard to tell, but before I go to bed, I want to sort of show you that my face is stinking a little bit. It is a little bit red, but this will die down before I even get up tomorrow. Because I don't want you guys to think that this is a super painless process where it's something you don't feel, because you definitely feel it. Good morning, guys. I noticed that even though I thought I'd be totally good, I am very red over here. Do you see that? Hopefully it goes away. But again, this is morning number 2 after microneedling. We're going to apply some of these toner pads to see if they help. 2 other products that I use in the morning time when I'm faced with something like this. You all know Dr. Idris's Depuffer and the owner of Rescue Spa's Donu Sarah, her Cerebomb, which is something you could leave on your face for so long, all day, and you'll see an immediate difference. If you guys are wondering which toner pad is right for you, I have a whole video about a ton of K-beauty toner pads over here. So watch this after you watch this video. We have officially made it to day number 3. This is my POV, you guys. Hi, Mix. Hi, York. My apartment's a mess, but we're cleaning a little by little. But this is about my pores and my face. And I do want to say something. For someone who picks their face, I try my best not to, but if you are a picker, you know that's really hard to completely stop. What I noticed about the microneedle is there is no acne scar. I do feel that there is a bit of a tightening in the pores. There is nothing on my face, and my forehead is very, very glowy. Aside from my deep, deep pores from years of picking, the state of my face is looking pretty good. I do think that it is true. There is no other way to get your pores to tighten except for microneedling at home. You guys, you should not be bleeding after a treatment. This should just be a slight prick. But it's important that you go all the way in because you see the points and press in. Do you hear the slight puncturing noise? Maybe not. Guys, this does really sting, especially because this is where I normally pick my face. So I'm gonna tear up, but it's bearable. Do a little bit of a lift, go upwards. Before you judge me for how messy my place is, we're gonna clean it tomorrow as I edit. This is something I do highly recommend. And honestly, because the needles are so short, if this is the first time you are microneedling, do not do this every day. But if you are seasoned to it, like I am, it will only do you good. I wonder if I'll be red again like I was this morning. And we are going to discuss the immediate sort of a plump if my pores look any bit smaller, and if generally there is a shift in my complexion. Now, you guys, every time you puncture your skin, it immediately tries to recover, and that's when the collagen production starts to happen. There are so many reasons why microneedling is great, but just make sure to protect your skin barrier, because that's what they always talk about. You're ruining your skin barrier so that it goes into overproduction mode. And you want your moisturizers, your serums, everything that will super hydrate you to make sure to make you recover faster. Good morning, guys. I want to look at my skin together. This is me waking up on day 3. But my face looks brighter. And I really think my pores are smaller. By smaller, I mean they're more visible here and less visible in these areas. Don't you feel like my forehead looks really glowy?